All right, here we go. We're back listening to some more stones, and it's time to start layering our beef. So I'm going to show you how the hubs does it. He's going to get his hands dirty. You get your hands really dirty, but see, you take one piece and you just find a nice little spot for it on the dehydrator. Now remember what I said, folks, you cannot layer these meat pieces, cannot be on top of each other, because if you do that, they won't cook properly. And don't be fooled, you know, a dehydrator is a little mini oven. You know, it's creating heat, so these are going to cook, and that's good because it kills germs. You know, you don't want to eat raw beef. I guess some people do, you know, when you marinate it and brine it and enough stuff, it probably kills germs, but we don't take that chance in this house. We just want to make sure that it is really good and cooked. But the trick is, you don't want it too crunchy either. I've overdone my beef jerky. Usually I had a really bad dehydrator. I had one that was super old and it didn't cook as fast as this one. It used to take me like 12 hours to make beef jerky. It was horrible. So we'd set it on the trays and then go to bed at night and then wake up the next morning to check it and take it off. And my gosh, our beef jerky was just, you know, it was just cracking and falling apart. It would just come out terrible. So a few years back, I got this. I think I bought this at Target. You can probably pick one up at Walmart, whatever, wherever you like to shop. Buy it online. But anyway, this one cooks beef jerky much better and much faster, too. I mean, 3 hours, I think, will probably be enough cooking time for this beef jerky. So as you can see, the hubs is finding places to pile it all on. And then, when he's done, I'm going to reach around him and grab some black pepper, and we're going to sprinkle some black pepper on top, because that's how I like it. Now, as I said before yesterday, you can also use red pepper flakes if you want a real spicier piece. Sometimes we alternate trays, like we have one that has red pepper flakes, and then one that doesn't, and then maybe one that just has black pepper, and one that doesn't. So it just depends on what you like. But, so what we're going to do is, it's another beautiful sunny day here in Washington, and we're going to leave this beef jerky cooking for a couple hours. I think you should check on your beef jerky every couple hours. You ready to put the next tray on? Okay. So he's going to put the next tray on. Do you need me to help you?
Pepper.
Oh, he wants pepper. Okay, so hang on.
I thought we were going to pepper it.
Well, we'll pepper the next tray. We'll leave this one unpeppered. Let's just put another tray on. Now, he found a spot there. You kind of have to get creative with your dehydrator, folks, and find empty little spaces to just layer the meat on. There you go. He's gotten really good at this. But anyway, like I was saying, you can babysit your beef jerky like every couple hours. You should check on it and just see how it's doing. You might want to turn your trays, which to me means don't turn them around. You just rotate them. Okay, so you'll take the bottom one and maybe put it on top. Also, I want to mention, if you're not familiar with working with a dehydrator, I have found that usually the ones on top cook quicker. I can't even say that. They cook quicker because the heat is up high on this dehydrator. Some dehydrators, the heat's down below, but anyway, you got to figure that out with your own dehydrator. They come with instructions, so they're really easy to use, and they're super fun. Not just beef jerky. You can also do, what have we done? Dried fruit on here that comes out really good. Like pears, you slice them really, really thin and soak them in a little lemon juice and maybe a little extra sugar if you want, or cinnamon. I did some cinnamon pears. Wow, they came out so good. So you make your own fruit snacks. That was really fun. You can do apples. Usually in the fall, I do apples and pears, and I just soak them in some water, lemon juice so they don't turn too brown, and I sprinkle a little cinnamon sugar on them. And my kids really like that. I mailed those to my kids. My son in New York and my daughter and my son in Colorado, they just loved them. So anyway, I better run over and get the black pepper. And so let me just head on over here to my stove. I'm just going to use the black pepper that I normally use, where there we go. Just put that right there for when the hubs is ready for me to sprinkle it on. I'll do it for him because I don't want to have to make him wash his hands. But anyway, so we're going to go out for a couple hours. As I was saying, it's a beautiful day in Washington. I think we're going to take the dogs to the beach. We're babysitting a friend's dog today because they had to go far out of town and they couldn't take their doggy. So we're going to take the dogs down to the beach and have them run around. We'll come back and check on our beef jerky. And the house is just going to smell like a little piece of beef heaven. I mean, it just knocks you back the minute you walk in the door. You're like, I want some beef jerky. It's so delicious. So anywho, and then when we come back, I will show you the finished product. So check on your beef jerky every couple hours. Rotate your trays, folks. Make sure you don't overlap your meat. Season it up the way you want it. And I promise you, you're going to have the best tasting beef jerky that anyone's ever eaten. You'll love it. Your friends and your family will love it. And everybody will be begging you to make beef jerky. I've had many offers of people telling me to go into business and like create a beef jerky professional, like beef jerky making business. I can't even talk. Because I can't do two things at once. I'm sprinkling black pepper on this tray, and I'm trying to explain things to you, and I can't walk and chew gum at the same time. You guys know that phrase? Anywho, I do not want to go into the beef jerky making business. There's plenty of people on the sides of the roads that sell beef jerky. They have like venison jerky and God knows what other kind of jerky they have. But no way. That would be, my house would stink of beef jerky all the time. And I'd have to probably buy about 10 more dehydrators to even make it profitable. And then you got to get some kind of food license and crap. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't think so. So anyway, this last tray, I think we're only going to need 3 trays. This one comes with 4, but I think 3 will be plenty. And I don't think I have put that on right. Nope, that is right. So anywho, there's the hubs. You can fix it for me. What was I talking about? I haven't even had any wine yet. Oh dear. It's too early for wine. It's only like 1 in the afternoon. Anyway, make your beef jerky. We'll be back after we've gone to the beach, and we're going to check on our jerky and see how it looks and if it's done. All right. Enjoy your Sunday, folks. I'll come back one more time and see you later.